Welcome to this edition of Train for Aptitude. Today we look at the seventh concept in the problems on time and distance. Let us begin by reading the problem. Kishan, a farmer, covers a total of 61 kilometers in 9 hours. He traveled partly by foot at 4 kilometers per hour and the remaining distance by bicycle at 9 kilometers per hour. What is the distance he covered by foot? Our options are A 14 kilometers, B 15 kilometers, C 16 kilometers, D 17 kilometers. We can visualize the problem as shown. The distance between point A and point B is 61 kilometers, which gets covered totally at 9 hours. There are two sections to journey, one is by foot and the second is by cycle. The distance covered by foot is at 4 kilometers per hour and the distance covered by cycle is at 9 kilometers per hour. Note that throughout the journey, either by foot or by the bicycle, we assume that the speed is uniform. We are already given the total distance, the total time taken, and the section speeds. We need to find the distance traveled by foot. To solve the problem, we begin by filling the matrix with the information that is given to us. We need to find the distance that is covered walking. Let us first frame the equations for the time taken both by walk and by cycle. Time taken to walk is d, that is the distance walked, divided by the speed, that is 4. The remaining part of the distance, that is 61 minus d, is covered by cycle at 9 kilometers. Therefore, the time taken is 61 minus d by 9. We next frame the equation for the total time taken as the sum of the time taken walking and the sum of the time taken cycling. The total time, that is 9, is equal to d by 4 plus 61 minus d by 9. On solving for d, we find the answer as 16 kilometers per hour. To generalize the problem, let us assume there are two cases, case 1 and case 2, with speeds s1 and s2, covering distance d in the case 1 and the total distance capital D minus the distance covered small d. The total time to cover this journey is also given to us. Next, we form equations for the time taken in both cases, case 1 and case 2. That is, time taken in case 1 is equal to distance small d divided by speed s1. Time taken in case 2 is equal to distance capital D minus distance covered in case 1, that is small d, divided by the speed s2. The last step is to form the equation for the total time taken as the sum of time for individual cases. That is, total time is equal to time taken in case 1 plus time taken in case 2. That is, total time t is equal to small d by s1 plus total distance minus distance covered in case 1 divided by speed s2. We then solve this equation to find the value of d. Thanks for watching Train for Aptitude. Please encourage us by subscribing to our YouTube channel and liking our Facebook page. You could also catch us on our website trainforaptitude.in.